one of the most beloved zombies maps and some of the most optimized speedruns, Shadows of Evil, the Black Ops 3 Day 1 release map has some of the most difficult categories in speedrunning. In the solo Easter egg, we have optimization down to slight improvements now and then, as well as anywhere but here RNG. In high rounds, we have some of the best strategies implemented, allowing for 255 to be reached faster than ever before. As a true test of my skill, I wanted to attempt to beat one of the most insane world records in one singular video. To prepare myself for this challenge, I wanted to do a bit of research on the category. The Shadows of Evil no perk category is split up into 3 separate leaderboards. The first 2 categories are between Mega Gobblegums and Classic Gobblegums, where the highest round achieved with Megas is 152 by Ganon Snipes and 151 with Classics by Delta News. The last and most important category is the No Gobblegum category, with a current standing of 138. I thought to myself, what challenge would be one of the hardest for Black Ops 3? I came to find out that the No Gum, No Perk category was something right up my alley. This intrigued me and I began my journey for the world record. I wanted to push myself to see how far I could get in this category on my first try, so that's exactly what I did. The biggest consideration I had was about getting my name on that leaderboard. The ZWR community doesn't consider any run that does not pass the 10 round threshold. Normally, me getting to round 10 is no hurdle. However, having to do 10 rounds while doing most of the solo Easter egg without perks is a daunting task that nothing could have prepared me for. Now that I had begun my run, here's what I did to ensure that I would have the best shot at getting this record. I knew that for this run, there was one crucial task that needed to be completed: the rituals.
This is a room of secrets. Do you know what I speak of? Is this room familiar to you? Your sacrifice has been chosen. Here we go. The ritual has begun.
With that done, I had taken one of the most important steps into getting a good record. I only had a few more requirements until I could sit back in high round. Enter the rocket shield. Having the rocket shield was the only way I could have any relief from the constant onslaught of hits from zombies. I knew this was going to be difficult, but I was determined to beat the challenge. I would have to rely solely on my skill and knowledge of the map, but I needed more than just skill. I needed the right tools. This began my quest for the trio of essential items. It was clear that obtaining the Civil Protector, the Little Arnie's, and the Apothecon Servant was non-negotiable. The Civil Protector emerged as a cornerstone of my strategy, its significance heightened by a hidden ability. It held the power to revive me during the run without perks, bypassing the need for traditional methods of revival like quick revive. This safety net became the fail-safe to snatch another chance at the record at the jaws of a game-ending down. So where does that put us? Well, with all that setup I needed, it puts us nicely into 18th place. We've officially gotten on the leaderboard for the no perk, no gum record. And that was just the setup. Now is my chance. my chance to climb up the ranks. With everything I had, there was nothing stopping me. It is my chance to finally high round and break this record. I'm officially tied with the 10th place on the leaderboard. I'm on top of the world. What could go wrong? It seemed like everything was falling apart. It felt like I was losing touch with the strategy that had worked so well this far. I started taking red screens more often. I don't know if it was the nerves of being in top 10, but I began to struggle around 50 rounds in. I had taken a lot of downs when I had the Civil Protector activated. Without Quick Revive, downing without the Civil Protector meant the game was over. It would only take one singular down when I didn't have him online for it to be the end of the run. I could not afford taking another down. So what was it that I needed to do? Well, I only have one shot at this, and at this point, I was 2 hours into the run. I would need to speed things up and change my strategy for this to be a record worth having. Something that would definitely speed up my run sevenfold would be using my Arnie's and the Apothecant Servant a lot more. I think at this point, I had used a total of 5 shots from the Wonder Weapon, and maybe Arnie's when we got a max ammo. I would need to add a rotation to the Waterfront to my strategy. Using both of those tricks, I would spin through these rounds at a much faster pace. Okay, that is faster, but that was so unsafe. I don't think I'm going to be going back there anytime soon. That was too close of a call. At my normal pace, I could break 80 rounds the next hour. Now, it may not be a fast strategy, but it is safe. As long as I play my cards right, and I don't make any rash decisions, I'm going back there. And just like that, the run was over. The culmination of all that work to die when the Civil Protector had just ran out to an invisible trap. This run put us at 5th place in the world for the no gum, no perk record. But this zombies game was more than that. It was more than just a 5th place. It would go on to set 6 different world records. The classic gum category, 5th in the world. The 30 round speedrun with gums, 18th. The 30 round speedrun with no gums, 12th. The 50 round speedrun with classics, 14th. and the same with no gums, 6th in the world. Thanks for watching.